Hello everybody, this is Shalisa from So She Designs. I am coming from my backyard in on the side of my humongous planter. So this is a big planter that I have in the yard, and I sit plants inside of this to stair step to keep it from being on the ground. So it's just so pretty out here today. I thought I'd come out here and sit. And while I was out here, I said, well, I should just do my Friday Sews video. So if you are interested in what I made this week, what I have going on in my sewing room and in life, stay tuned. Okay, guys, so a special thanks goes to Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for creating the hashtag and this platform. I like to always give her a shout out and a thank you. And something I haven't done in a while is I'd like to say thank you to my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. This has become a great bonding experience. Like, I know I don't see you guys, but I feel like we got a relationship, and I'm just enjoying this process. So I really appreciate my subscribers. If you're new, I appreciate you tuning in and hope that you decide to subscribe to the channel. So the first thing that I made this week was a skirt. So if you've been following me, you know that I signed up for Sew It Academy. That's Mimi G's online sewing school. And I am loving it. I am learning so much, and I feel like I am improving so much just by taking those classes. So one of the things that we learned how to do in the classes was create a sloper. So if you don't know what a sloper is, it is like the beginning process of making your own pattern, but it does not have the seam allowance on it. Using the sloper, I created my own pattern to make the skirt that I made for this week, and I am very pleased. I was so happy that I got the sloper correct on my first try, so I was really pleased with that. And it's with your own body measurement, so I mean, I can't say that you can get it wrong, but I mean, there's always room for error when you're doing stuff like that. She teaches you how to do all this stuff. You got to add, subtract, multiply, divide, stuff you have to do. So you just need to really pay close attention, but the experience is awesome. So I made my first skirt from my own body measurements, the sloper that I created, and I'm really proud of that. To go with that skirt, I also created the Katia shirt that I have fell in love with. This is really going to be a TNT for me. I love this shirt. I can see making this shirt for other people because it is, when I say it's super simple, it is super simple. I don't think I've seen a video for anybody doing this shirt on YouTube. So maybe that's a tutorial I'll do, because when I tell you it is super beginner friendly, it really is. And I think it only takes a couple of yards of fabric at the most. It's really simple. So that's something I'm considering doing because I really enjoyed this shirt. So I'm putting up pictures, if I hadn't already, of me wearing the skirt and the shirt together. I had a presentation this week, so that was what I wore to do my presentation. I'm very excited with how my outfit turned out. I'm very pleased. I also made I made a shirt for my mister, and I used Simplicity pattern 9499, and I did view A. Of course, the children's and the adults of view A, but of course, you know, I did the adult version. And he hasn't taken a picture in it yet, and I'll probably show you guys that next week. But I did want to show you the shirt because I'm very happy with how it came out. Let me see if I can move it back. So this is the shirt. The reason we haven't taken a picture in it yet is because the neckline is a little too big. So I did such a good job on this, guys. I do not feel like taking this to loose, but I have to. And I'm gonna take it in maybe just an inch, because it's a little, it was even maybe just a little gaping on it, but it was the size that went with the size shirt that he needed. But I should have just did. I usually go a little smaller on necklines anyway, regardless of what the pattern say. And I should have followed my first mind, but I didn't with this. So anyway, I'm gonna take this to loose and take it in a little bit and sew it on, and then we're gonna get pictures. So I'm proud of how my shirt turned out. I'm so proud, and it was so super simple that I don't know. I got this pattern from a bunch of, I bought like a bulk of patterns. It had to be like, I don't even know how many. It was in the hundreds of patterns that I bought, and it was like $60 for all of them. So this is one of the ones that I took out that I wanted to keep, and this was so super simple. I'm going to do the smaller size for myself, and I don't know if I'm going to do the pants, but I have a leggings pattern, something that I also drafted. Let me bring you back because I think I got a glare. I'm going to do a leggings pattern with my shirt that I do like this, to do it as a set. And I left my fabric in the house that I'm going to do, but I'm going to use this same. I have some of this tan left. I just don't have any of the brown. If you remember, this brown I got from a craft bundle from Fabric Mart, so it was just enough to do his shirt. But I have plenty of this left, so I'm going to mix this with another fabric that I have. And again, this was Simplicity 9499. I don't know how old or new this is. Yeah, I don't see a date. But it has several things in here. It has a drawstring bag. It has a short and a pants pattern, or a long sleeve or short sleeve shirt. Well, I think it was 4 pieces to the shirt, guys. This is a super simple, super simple pattern. Something else that I was given this week was 2 books. And I thought this was just very interesting. You know that I love to get books about sewing. The information, I feel like it's just going to be there. It's going to be, at the end of the day, it's all the same from back in the day to now. It's just different styles that we use. So this is Let's Alter Your Pattern. So I'm looking forward to reading this book. I started reading another book that I showed you guys last week. It was about sewing tips, and it was awesome. And that's something I take to work with me when I have downtime. I just thumb through that. So I'm looking forward to this book, Let's Alter Your Pattern. Thank you. I think this book belonged to, a friend of mine. If she did give this to me, thank you, Miss Wilma. I don't know if Miss Wilma gave me this or Miss Karen. And I also got this book, Altered Clothing. So this had some really good ideas. I love to upcycle, so I feel like this is going to be a good addition to my sewing library. I also got some free patterns and some patterns that I got off of eBay this week, and I wanted to share with you guys. I got I guess you know, if you're in the sewing community, you know that certain communities have Frocktails. And last year we had our group had our first Frocktails in Richmond, Virginia, and we're planning it for this year. It probably won't be around the same time because we're getting a late start, but we're gonna have one this year. I also ordered a pattern for the dress that I'm going to make, and I'm making my dress out of old curtains that are made from silk taffeta. So I'm going to show you the pattern for the dress that I'm going to make. Okay, so I only have a couple of patterns that I purchased. This one is a Vogue pattern, but it's called a dress shell pattern. So this is so that, like I was talking about the sloper, this is so that I can get my sloper for my dress. I thought this was really cute. It's a Vogue pattern. And it says it's easy, so we'll see when the time comes. Now, if you've been watching me, I also ordered a couple of Amazing Fit. I do have another one up, and I ordered this one. I may have shown that one last week. I ordered the Amazing Fit dress because if you've been watching me, you saw the original kimonos that I have that I'm going to take a loose to make a dress out of them. So this is one of the patterns that I'm going to use for that, and I'm probably going to make this view C or view B depending on how much fabric I have. But I was told by a viewer that I needed to have something with princess seams in it, so I got two Amazing Fit patterns for those two different kimonos. So I'm going to do one with this pattern, and then the other pattern I will use for the other one. But I thought these were cute dresses and a cute idea to use for those kimonos. And preferably I have enough fabric. These are free. These were free, but I'm trying to get, I hear people talk about Vogue is so hard or whatever, and it may be. But as I grow and want to challenge myself, I'm trying to get more Vogue patterns. So these were free to me the other night when I went to the group. And they were also styles that I like. So this is Vogue 8981. This is a very easy, very easy Vogue 8157. I love that. That's so cute, especially with the hat. This is the Vogue Woman 9097. I love both of these. I love the coat and I love the dress. Great for the winter. This is a pajama, a gown, and the house coat or robe. If you're from the country, you say house coat. 7653. Let me see. Does it say it's easy? It doesn't say if it's easy or not. Here's another one, pajama pattern 7054. This reminds me of, like, I think a 80s or 90s style. 7832. This is a very easy Vogue. Here's another one, a coat. That's cute. That's a very easy Vogue too. I might try that one. That's nice. Here's an evening dress. This is 8544. That's cute to do the different kinds. You know, I bought some lace. You could do the lace up here and this dress right here. That's real cute. This is another very easy Vogue. This is Vogue 8437. Another very easy Vogue. It looks like it is the jacket, the shirt, and oh, that's a cute skirt. And a skirt. The skirt wrapping the front. That's 7977. And because I make bags, and that's usually what I do in my beginner class, I picked up these bag patterns. And here is my pattern for my Frocktails dress that I'm going to be making out of the silk taffeta curtains. I have to get first I have to take the curtains apart, and then I need to get the material dry clean. But this is a Vogue. And I'm making this wedding dress, no veil, this wedding dress, and I think I'm going to make it short sleeve. So just the balloon sleeve and not this right here. So we'll see how that turns out, guys. I got to take my time. First, I am going to make a muslin. You know, we don't like making muslins, but I'm going to make a muslin But I did find out when making the muslin that you make it for the parts where the fitting is most important, like the bust, the hips. You just have to make part of it. So that took a little of the hesitation away. But I'm looking forward to it. I think this is a very cute dress. I'm not necessarily sure I'm gonna do the back like that, bubble back like that. But I might do a train, a extension train. I have an idea. You guys will see. I'll show you. I'll keep you posted as I work on it. But I have an idea. The strapless version isn't that bad, actually. I don't know. What do you think? The wedding gown version or the strapless version? I bought it for the wedding gown version, but the strapless version is nice too. So a little life I did. Oh, I'm still working on this one, guys. I haven't even started. I took the fabric out, then I realized the shirt calls for a lining, but my fabric was so thin, I need a lining for the skirt. So I found the lining fabric that I already had in my stash. So I had to get all that washed, and I just never cut it out. So I'm still working on this. A little bit about life. This week I did a presentation. I don't know if I said it, for Richmond Really Sews, about sublimation and sewing. And in this I've also created a video that's going to come out on Saturday. And in that video that's coming out on Saturday, if you look in the description, what I'm talking about, I found a video on YouTube where somebody actually designed their shirt, printed their shirt, pressed the shirt, cut it out, and sewed the shirt up. So it's a very short, quick video. It's not an instructional, but more of a show you how it's done. So if you get a chance, go watch that video. It's very interesting. If you are into sublimation or know somebody who is into sublimation, you can just add, little small tidbits to what you're doing with sewing. So like I said, I had so much going on. I had to decide which craft I was going to do. That's why if you watch my other channel, I haven't uploaded a video in so long, because I'm natural over here. When it comes to sewing, I can think of the next project like that versus a craft. I can think of doing crafts, but I only think of crafts as what I need done to my house, if that makes sense. Like if I'm redecorating the room, I can think of all kinds of crafts to do for that. But after that's done, then I'm kind of done. So with sewing, it's a little different. So that's what I had going on with life. I'm going to get the shirt of the mister in the shirt when I fix the neckline, because that's going to be my the Selfless Sew April picture that I'm going to turn in for the Instagram challenge. So if you haven't seen my videos on that, I'll try to remember to put something up about that challenge, as well as I've done videos talking about that challenge. So be sure to check that out, and please participate, because you can make something for yourself. I mean, not for yourself. Make something for menswear, ladies wear, children 0 to 2, and then 2 and up, as well as pets and accessories. So you can make something for somebody else. Just take a picture of it, and you can post that for the challenge. They have lots of sponsors, so I'm assuming lots of gifts. There's going to be first, second, and third place in each category. So I'm really excited about that. Maybe I'll place, maybe I won't. I just love doing the challenges because it puts a little fire under me to get something done. And by me learning new techniques, I feel like I need to sew as much as possible. In order to perfect your craft, you got to learn the craft. So that's the stage I'm at. And I thank you guys for following me as I learn and try to perfect my craft. So today's shout out goes to Karen. I'm not going to mess up her last name, but I like watching this lady. Her makes are so crisp and clean and look like they came off the rack. I love watching her makes. I even love her hauls. Her haul videos are so nice, because what she does, and it's probably something I should do, but what she does is she will show you her fabrics as well as a pattern to go along with the fabric, and it gives you an idea. So you may not have that fabric, but it still gives you an idea of what type of fabric to use for what pattern, and I love that about her. But when I tell you, if you look at this lady's makes, they're so crisp and clean, and When I tell you, it looks like this lady get her stuff off the rack, and that's a compliment. It is not bad. That is a total compliment because she is awesome, and she also has the problem that I have about like having the big biceps, and her workarounds for that. She just makes her stuff look so awesome when she creates something, and she's even like started creating something and messed it up, and she's like she had to order some more fabric to redo it, and I'm like, girl, we need to be fixing that, but that's her style, and I love it. I enjoy watching her channel. So if you get a chance, watch Karen. I'm gonna put her full name and a picture up here so you'll know exactly which Karen I'm talking about. But watch her lovely channel. I watch her all the time. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this outdoor version of Friday Sews. My background noise, we stay in the hood, everybody out here playing and having fun. But it was such a pretty day, I did want to come outside. So with that said, I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, and don't forget to go and sew something fabulous. Bye-bye. Damn. Y'all didn't think I was gonna let y'all off with it because I know somebody sat there and looked at me and said, "Oh, she look like light skinned Florida Evans." Wasn't gonna let you do it. Have a good one.